What's up, my fellow gamers? DDLCTTBAEH here. I know what I said in my previous video on my quick announcement for Scott Coffin. I know what I said, but I was watching Doki Doki Literature Club. I was watching somebody play a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make one more video before I take my break. So, I'm probably gonna end up uploading the previous episode of this because I haven't uploaded that yet. Because there's like a second episode between the first one and this one. There's another episode, so I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna upload that, and I'm gonna upload this video. But yeah, welcome back to Time to Be an Epic Hero. A lot happened in the last episode. We went through a lot of psychological stuff in the game, not in real life, in the game. But we're just gonna continue from where we left off. Auto. We're gonna focus on Natsuki. Maybe she needs a little tsundere, but she's cute and brave. She's got a temper too. But it looks like she keeps her emotions hidden from me. Something that she feels to me. No idea what it is though. Guess it's time to find out. I can try to impress her with my poem for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long night. Hi India! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Leo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Theo always gets his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I may even be a little jealous. Oh come, you and Dio can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Oh, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori said fuck a big deal when it's really not. Oh, well, I do. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl never being so cute? She just picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Hold on, let me slow down the freaking auto forward time. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Hey, Dio, I forgot to tell you. A new membership is here today. Ah, there he is. Monica looks at the person that just entered the classroom. And it's a guy. Okay, so we got a new member. Wait, he looks like the freaking MC. Like, you guys know, like, in some mods, like, there's like an MC, like, there's like an actual character model for MC. That's what this dude looks like. It's just like it's red eyes instead of yellow. Okay. Hi, Sky. So good to see you. Oh, now I gotta do another voice. Should I do like a deeper voice, like this, and then my regular voice for when I'm speaking? I'm gonna do slightly deeper. Hi, Sky. So good to see you here. Well, I couldn't resist coming here since you asked me so nicely to join. Did I? You said you were interested in joining my club. I didn't ask you. Oh, of course you did. How can you not remember? The guy's name is Sky whispered something, though no one can understand what. Ah, yeah, sorry, Sky. I forgot I asked you a week ago. And you said that you would consider joining my club. See, I told you. Who's that guy? That's Dio. He's new here as well. He joined yesterday. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Sorry, you missed it. A pleasure meeting you, Dio. He says that with such coldness and arrogance. Yeah, I guess it's nice to meet you too. You guess? Yes, you have a problem with that? Of course not. Anyway, boys, we find something to do and still share our poems. Scott, did you write one? Sure. And you, Dio? Yeah. I have a really bad feeling about this new guy. I need to keep an eye on him, but it doesn't change the fact that I have nothing to do here on my own. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Pause! Hold on! So this man wants to start problems. Okay. So this man wants to start an issue. We ain't even do nothing. He was like, oh yeah, I guess it's nice to meet you too. You guess? Yes! Is there a problem with that? Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, and she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I can't see Scott anywhere. That's not good. Ah! I heard Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Wait a minute. Suddenly I see Scott talking to Natsuki. So, did you find it? Freaking Monica! She never put my stuff back in the right spots! Yeah, I did, but what's the point of keeping your collection organized? I was just gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Hey Dio, Natsuki and I are supposed to read manga together. No, so could you... Wait a minute. Hey Dio, Natsuki and I were supposed to read manga together. Now, Natsuki and I are supposed to read manga together now, so if you could find yourself something else to do... What's your problem? I don't have any problem with you. You're the one who can't stick to his own business. Yeah, I was interested in spending time with Natsuki too. You don't say. What did you say? I said that I was here first and that you're looking for a fight here. This guy really pisses me off. I won't stop and he'll snatch Natsuki from me. Oh, shoot! Oh, frick. Okay, let's save. Let's fight him. I'm not going anywhere. You don't like it? You can always tell me to Monica. Tough guy. Hey, can you guys stop it? Scott, I can read with you later. Why you choose him? Because I need to talk to him. Fine. It isn't over yet. This man got an issue. Okay, so that's if you say fight. Now if you decide to be a little girly girl and let go, that'll where I turn around and start moving. This man says something just like, Dio, wait! What's up, Natsuki? We can read manga together later if you want. That would be nice. Wow, no, we freaking go with this. I'm sorry, Natsuki, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Dio, it's okay. Just I'm not used to guys fighting over me. But that's not like that. So how would you call it? You interrupted us just like that. Can we stop talking about this? You're feeling guilty. I am not. Okay, I'll drop it. I see you're not in the mood. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it to the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dale. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out her first volume before Faye goes from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls, a couple of tires striking animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly mellow. Don't just stand there! Ooh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and screeches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. This is what I wanted, right? I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be... Hold on. I'm recording... Yes, I'm paranoid, because in my last episode, I freaking read like 20 to 30 minutes of dialogue, and then I realized I wasn't even freaking recording. So I'm freaking paranoid, bruh. Alright. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously, they're gonna enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't now, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence! I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies you pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Hey, okay. That's CG. This Scott dude, I swear. Okay. This Scott guy is giving me some really bad vibes. So let's actually create a save for fights. Yeah, this is fights. And then what if we go ahead and go to let go? Okay, so I sit down on my chair and stare at the closet. Dio, what's happening? Why are you sitting alone here like that? It's nothing, Monica, don't worry. You don't want to bother anyone? Or maybe Natsuki's already busy with Scott? Neither.
Dio, I'm sure Natsuki would like to spend time with you. You just need to keep pushing.
You talking about Natsuki, Scott, and the club for a while.
I guess we should start sharing poems now.
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica rolls hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Scott is also pulling out his poem. I do the same myself. Alright, so it just goes to sharing poems. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not!
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Look, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just like mangas for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? I just want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort just to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
Yet he'd beat the out of you, like you said.
I don't even want to think about it. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up now. At the very least, it's safer in the club room. Said Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki pokes her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. No spoilers. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly knows how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might play games today a lot less if I try to get through this. But I suppose this is necessary sacrifice to exchange for saying Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I think I really like her and want to be together with her. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, not everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sarah and Monica enthusiastically. Yeah, this is the same thing. Alright, so you already know the deal. We gotta go top to bottom. So let's go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
This is a good poem, Dia. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'll be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I stayed in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Dia. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Yeah. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
But at least that makes you feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Let's keep rereading my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem. Yours is really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go like, ha! Well, it's not that great. But let me show you what a real literature looks like. And now you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. That's you. It's what gets caught in your throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go out not to get a world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must secretly like me or something. I guess it's a win that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. But only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said it for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Dio?
What's up, Natsuki?
Thanks.
What for?
We're reading manga today with me.
Ah, so you enjoyed it after all.
No, I just wanted to be nice.
Hey, Natsuki, I also enjoyed it. You don't need to be ashamed just because you enjoyed sharing your favorite manga.
I guess you're right. But tomorrow I'm reading with Scott. I need to clean up the mess you left, so no one will get suspicious.
Sure. I say that, but do I really want to leave her to Scott tomorrow? Wait, hold on. Is there something different if we share poems with Natsuki and we let Scott go first? Because you know Sayori is going to say the same thing. Yeah, she says the same thing. Natsuki says the same thing. So, like, this is the same thing. Thanks. Wait, what? Let's go here and let go. Skip. Natsuki. Oh. Okay, so she just doesn't say anything if you didn't read manga with her. Okay. So now put that save as this one. Put that save as this one. Just freaking outright deleting our freaking save. Alright. Alright, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. How do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something I'm going to be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dio.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell us a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Are you talking about yourself?
What? Of course not. It's only metaphorical.
That's a lot more solemn if you put it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
For how long have I been recording? 30 minutes? Oh my gosh, bro. How? Oh my gosh. Okay. Monica.
Hi, Dio. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Dio. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Dio.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something that's cute, right? And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yeah? By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They may even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it'd be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to kind of find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Let's read it then.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for your feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems are putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What's the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Yeah, some sort of epiphany, Monica. Say a certain, self-aware epiphany. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. By the way, I need to talk to you about what happened today.
You mean with Scott and
Natsuki, yeah. Did you think about our talk earlier?
Yeah.
I understand you didn't want to cause trouble, but Natsuki and my strong guys who expect us to call you cute all the time.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm confused. I'm confused with where I'm at. Hold on. I gotta load up this. Load up fight. Skip it. Okay. Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki says she's reading. Yuri. Monica. Oh, wait.
Natsuki, yeah. You shouldn't have started that fight with Scott.
Oh. Okay. This is what happens if you say let go. Okay. So that means this is going under let go. And this is fight.
He was first with Natsuki and you just scared him away. So then your efforts paid off after all.
What do you mean?
Well, you read that manga with Natsuki, didn't you?
I did.
So enjoy it. Be careful. I won't be that tolerant to you breaking into a fight with Scott anymore. If you want to get along, I'll have to kick both of you out of the club. And you don't want that deal, do you?
Of course not, Monica. I will try not to argue with Scott anymore.
That's great, deal. You must understand that you're not the only male player in this harem anymore.
What? Monica! Oh my gosh. I know she did not just say, that's great, Dio. You must understand that you aren't the only male player in this harem anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, save that under fight. Save that under fight. And then load up where you let go.
I understand you didn't want to cause trouble, but Natsuki and my strongest who expect us to call you cute all the time.
I hear that.
Like I said, you need to be more pushy. You can't let go or Scott will take her away from you forever. I can see how she's looking at him.
Monica, please.
Sorry, dear, that wasn't necessary. I'll be more tolerant to your situation with Scott for a day. Use that time well.
I will, Monica, thanks.
Anyway.
Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm confused. No. I'm confused now. Because I started a fight with him and he was like, oh yeah, you can't do that or you're out of the club. But I chose
not to start a fight with him, and not just like, yeah, you can't be like a little girly girl and let Scott just take your girl from you, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't fight him because you're gonna keep me out. I can't let him. I can't not fight him. I tried to English this. Okay, so I can't fight him because Monica's gonna kick both of us out the club. But I can't not fight him because Monica doesn't want me to do that. She's like, oh yeah, you need to stick up and you need to get Natsuki because I see how she looking at Sky. Like, bro, what do you want me to do? I can't fight him. The freak do you want me to do? Like, hey, yo, man, back off my... I can't just, like, walk up to him and have like, a chat. Like, hey, I understand that you bonded with Natsuki, but she's kind of in love with me, bro. Like, that's just gonna start a fight. Monica, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Nah, I'm confused. What? Never mind. Anyway. Yep, Monica's writing tip of the day. Boom. I don't understand what she wants us to do. But let's keep going with fight. Let's go with Scott. Sky reads my poem. How to say that gently. If you don't like it, just say it. Okay, so I do not like it. For me, it's a crap not worthy of the literature club. Wait, for me, it's a crap not worthy of the literature club? Okay, hold on. How to say that gently. If you don't like it, just say it. Okay, so I do not like it. My dude. I'm not even gonna go over the fact that he said do not instead of don't. He said, okay. You should have just said, okay, I don't like it. And not, okay, so I do not like it. That don't even sound correct to me. For me, it's a crap not worthy of the literature club. By the way, you got lucky today. But tomorrow, I should just tell you to stay away from Natsuki and me. But I think you already know that. After all, Mom can kick us out the club. But I would convince her that I only act in self-defense and she would kick only you out. You won't get away with this out at all. Like you have anything to say about that. Natsuki is mine, you little loser. Deal with it. Anyway, I guess I should show you my poem now. It's probably hardly worth calling a poem. You'll see. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck just happened? We don't get to see his poems. Okay. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. So, hell, headache. What happened? What's the matter? You can't speak, Dio? He didn't show me any. His poem was really nicely written. I really trying to say anything bad about it. Looks like my poem inspired you to monologue in your head for a while. Hey, how did you know that? It's not funny, and this poem sucks. Why? Give me a detailed opinion. I want to know how I can improve. I already gave you my opinion. It sucks. I won't say anything else. Bye. Suit yourself. This man is nah, I don't feel good about this man. I really don't. Alright. Now, let's go. I'm gonna talk to him again. I hate this man. Scott reads my poem. How to say that gently. If you don't like it, just say it.
Okay, so I do not like it. For me, it's a crap not worthy of the literature club. By the way, you got lucky today.
What? No, I didn't. Look, here's literally, this is the let go dialogue. Skip. Go to Scott. I did not get lucky. What the? No, I didn't. Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta keep going back here. Go to fight. Skip. Skip. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing, bro. They keep copying dialogue from both routes if we say fight or let go. Sayori. Natsuki. Remember, guys, we clicked fight because we saw the CG. Yuri. Monica. Scott. What do you mean by the we got lucky? Okay, so that's if we clicked fight. We clicked fight, we saw CG, fight. Okay. Let go. You speak with Monica, Sayori. Natsuki. Yuri. Monica. Now Scott. You guys remember we said let go. Bruh. I'm confused. He says the thing either way. Okay, we'll let him fight. Deal with it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's fight. Okay, and I guess the routes connect up now. So I'm going down the fight route. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though just being nice, in no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Everyone except Scott, he was just rude. But screw him, I still have a headache after talking to him. Maybe I should just go home? No, this way you will win. I won't something like that take me down. I sigh. I guess that's what I educated myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Dio did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time since I've changed my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dio liked my poem too, even to me, he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
That's Yuri's did as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Dio appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he appreciates my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who spoils magically gross-sized figures as Dio started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there.
Dio, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she had get over herself and learned to appreciate that simple writing is effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point to make your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not forcing them to figure it out. How do you explain that to her, Dio? Wait, there's a reason why you're so deep as a word in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dio? Well?
How did I get drawn into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with will think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Excuse me, ladies. Natsuki is right, Yuri.
Well?
The fact that the poem is short doesn't make it worse. I don't know much about this stuff, but I think it makes the reader's imagination more active. And Natsuki's pretty good at it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not...
Sorry, Yuri, but that's just how it looks like.
I see.
Scott! What are you doing? You're telling me they were asking for my opinion. Then you're some kind of king here? No, I just did what you couldn't. I resolved their conflict. You call that resolving? Look at Yuri, what have you done? She wasn't right, so there's no point in her being happy. It's so rude of you. Yuri, you're very talented. But I also think that Natsuki has a point. I read my brain telling me that. Conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's mom did a really good job at that.
You got me worried there for a moment. I thought you were gonna side with Yuri.
That's nothing. Natsuki, I think that's enough. It's not about siding with someone. It's about explaining to each side what they've done wrong. Maybe she was wrong about your poem, but you were also Maybe she was wrong about your poem, but so were you about hers. No point in being so mean to each other. I hope you understand.
Yeah, I guess. But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it could definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sarah's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice is calm surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Thanks, Dio.
Also, don't listen to Scott. He's wrong.
Okay.
I am right here. I will deal with you in a minute.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Dio. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about,
He glances around the room.
would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Mouse has a hard time with it that she posted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
It's Sayori!
I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, said Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, DL. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we get a little too used to.
So, me joining the club was responsible for winning the answer.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll relax for a bit. Can you not argue with Scott right now loud enough? I will talk to him tomorrow. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. Sorry if you can take that chance to pick up a book and do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, we recorded 50 seconds.
Alright, y'all, I'm back.
Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
It was fun, I guess.
Dio, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those I want to impress. Besides, my poem needs to be better than Scott's. I announced myself with newfound determination.
Dio, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Dio, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But if they see you get along with everyone, what makes you the happiest? I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day's gonna be so much fun.
It's like Sarah still doesn't come into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. Say that more to myself to her, but it's easier to use Sayori than internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Freaking... Ugh, I hate this man so much. I hate this man. I haven't even seen his face yet. Like, ugh, I hate this man. Like, This is the same thing. Like, I don't like this man. Like, it's just what he says. Like, it's like, It's like out of the four of them, I feel like I would like Yuri the most, because like the shy, timid type girl is just like it just hits that just like the. It's just like she's so wholesome and she's so pure. It's like she's all to herself. Like she doesn't really have like that many human interactions. So she's so wholesome, she's so pure, and she's so adorable, and she's so pure. And it's just like no harm shall come to this woman. And then it's those moments where she's talking about something she really likes, and she sounds like so like confident in what she's talking about, and that's just like, It's like for the fact that this man just first off get into an argument that nobody was talking to him, nobody asked for his opinion on anything. So for him to just jump in for no reason when nothing in this conversation had anything to do with him, it's just like, So this man just goes, "Oh yeah, excuse me, ladies. Natsuki's right, Yuri. Well, the fact that the poem is short doesn't make it worse. I don't know much about the stuff, but I think that it makes the reader's imagination more active, and Natsuki's pretty good at it."
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not... Sorry, Yuri, but that's just how it looks like.
I see.
Scott! What you interrupted me when they were asking my opinion. You think you're just because I'm kind of in here? No, I just did what you couldn't. I resolved their conflict. You call that resolving? Look at Yuri. Look at this pure woman. What have you done? She wasn't right, so there's no point in her being happy. Bruh. We already know how this goes down. I'm just gonna go to the other save. And we're gonna freaking end the video here because I'm about to freaking punch the laptop about how mad this man is making me. Alright, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Time to Be Epic Hero. I hope you enjoyed. Did that like button and subscribe to my channel to help me out. And I'll see you guys next time.